What's up, guys? Trill here, better known as Budget Bill, and this is your second stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Friday, October the 9th. I hope you guys and gals are having an awesome Friday morning so far. Today we have several topics to talk about, so we want to go ahead and jump right into it. Apparently, President Trump was on his meds on Tuesday night when he actually stated or tweeted that he was shutting down the negotiations of a second stimulus package. And then we actually had a reversal on the following day. So we want to go ahead and cover these topics on this video, and the topics that we're going to cover today are the latest status of the second stimulus package and stimulus checks that are back on the table, and we're also going to talk about how the president now wants to send out $1,200 stimulus checks to everyone. And then there was a push in the White House of trying to get a smaller airline bill with more additional funding. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the channel. My analytics are telling me that only 24% of you watching are actually subscribed. So do me a huge favor and go ahead and subscribe today so you can stay up to date with the latest stimulus check update news. Also, be sure to hit the like button if you think that Congress should get off their pass this bill and send you your stimulus checks. So apparently President Trump might have been a little bit high on medications recently when he ended the negotiation talks on the second stimulus package. As I stated on the last video, he put an end to the negotiations between the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin. Trump then stated that Nancy was not negotiating in good faith and that she turned down the generous offer of $1.6 trillion. This is after the House Democrats lowered their price tag from the original $3.4 trillion down to $2.4 trillion. Well, it seems that Trump has changed his mind and he sent out another tweet. This tweet was a reversal of what he originally said on Tuesday. This time, he tweeted that if I am sent a standalone bill for stimulus checks of $1,200, they will go out immediately to our great people. I am ready to sign it right now. Are you listening, Nancy? And then he also copied Mark Meadows, Mitch McConnell, Kevin McCarthy, and Chuck Schumer on that tweet. This second tweet caused a lot of confusion as he just ended the negotiations hours earlier, and then he now changes his mind. Since then, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin have been speaking each day in hopes of a compromise on the stimulus bill. Both of them understand how critical a second stimulus pack is for the American people, and they are really trying to work together to get something done. At a time when our airline industry has fallen short and need additional funding to avoid more layoffs, the White House has offered to sign a smaller bill that would specifically target the airline industry to provide additional funding. So far, over 32,000 American airline workers have been furloughed and still more to come. An offer by the White House was placed on the table on Thursday to provide the airline with funding, but Pelosi shot that offer down. Nancy Pelosi stated that the House Democrats will not stand behind a smaller bill that's only for the airlines. She told Mnuchin that they need to agree on a broader stimulus package. It was stated by President Trump that he had interest in finding an agreement on a comprehensive relief package, a package that would address a range of issues including jobless benefits, direct payments, state and local government funding, and aid for the airlines to cover payrolls. Pelosi pointed out that these were Trump's requests, but she heard something different when she spoke with Steven Mnuchin on Thursday afternoon. Nancy Pelosi was told that a comprehensive bill was needed to be discussed, but when she spoke with Steven Mnuchin, a proposal for a smaller bill strictly for airline funding was proposed. So let's see how their meeting goes today, as it could be the last discussion of the week between these two people. As we continue to watch the stimulus negotiations fall short, the Trump administration and the House Democrats are running out of time to pass a relief bill before the November election. Pelosi says that she trusts Secretary Mnuchin that he is speaking for the president when discussing the stimulus bill. However, each day becomes confusing with the back and forth on the subject, ultimately wondering if they can actually pass a second relief bill by the November election. That's the question everyone wants to know at this time. I personally think that next week will be the biggest attempt and effort to get something done, as the clock is almost out of time. And if they don't pass a bill by the November election, I'm going to have to take back all of those videos where I believed that we will get our second stimulus checks in October. So not much time left, but I think they can actually pull it off. In other news, as the deadline of the October 15th gets closer, there are still 9 million people that have not registered to receive their big fat stimulus checks. The IRS is reporting that they still have about 9 million stimulus checks to send out to people, but they don't have their information on file. Because of the lack of people registering on their website, they have decided to extend the deadline from October the 15th to November the 21st. Guys, if you never received your first stimulus check from the IRS, please register right now. And if you don't want the extra $1,200, just give me your information and I will do it for you. But you need to go to the IRS.gov website and click on the non-filer tool on the right column, then register your information so that the government can send your economic impact payments immediately. I personally feel like for those who haven't done this yet, probably don't want the money at all. Maybe the IRS could use that money to send it to those who have actually lost their jobs. Those are just my thoughts on what they should do with that money. But let me know what you think down in the comment section. I would love to get your suggestions on this. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. If you enjoy or find value in these videos, please do me a huge favor. Be sure to like the video because it helps the channel and it tells YouTube to share this video with others. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can be a part of it. It's totally free. Other than that, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.